Right, so I just got this question from a person on Instagram. I thought, do you know what? I'm filming, I'm getting stuff done for my Instagram today, so why not create a YouTube video? So I haven't done one in a week and a half or so. So this video is basically, the question, actually we'll start with that, is from someone who said, what would you do for somebody who's skinny fat? Should you cut? Should you bulk? You know, how would you get out of the situation? So just for context, most clients that come to us are skinny fat. And if you're wondering what that means, it means that you're carrying extra body fat, potentially got some love handles, you've got stubborn belly fat you can't get rid of, it's pushing against your t-shirt, maybe your arms aren't that big, maybe you're a little bit under muscled. Like, it doesn't mean you have to be skinny like a rake and you have to have a massive belly. There's all sorts of forms in which you can come in. Basically, you're in a position where you're not comfortable in your body, with the top off, with the tops on, nothing feels good, and you don't feel that confident, right? So that's what I would describe as somebody who's in that position. How do you get out of it? So I'm not going to tell you the exact step-by-step process, because I've done videos in the past, so you just go back to that on YouTube on like a couple of weeks ago. I think I did one on like how to get lean for summer. That's going to apply exactly the same. This is more so the formula that we use with clients and the step-by-step process I think you should take if you're in this position. So if you're wondering, should I cut or bulk first? Do not bulk. And the reason why I say, I hate the word bulk, or just basically gain muscle and gain body fat, you're already carrying more body fat. Your body isn't in an optimal or a great position to gain muscle, because when you're carrying extra body fat, you're limiting your ability to build muscle. So one, that's a reason why. Number two, you're just not going to feel as good. You're just going to gain more body fat. You're going to be more unconfident. Your belly's going to get bigger. Love handle's going to get bigger. You're probably going to gain loads of muscle mass anyway. And what that means, the third reason why, that's the second reason why I wouldn't do it. The third reason why, let's say you're probably carrying an extra 10, 15, maybe 20 kilos more than you should be already. That's probably 6 months of dieting, maybe more for some people. Now you gain another 5, 10, 15 kilos, you're not adding more time. You then have to mentally psych yourself up to diet for a whole year when it doesn't need to be that way. So for me, the position I was in, so if you've gone back to my story, I posted it a couple of weeks ago, maybe last week, where I fell out of shape, I gained body fat, I lost muscle mass, and I found myself like skinny fat, right? My version of it. And I was in the same position. I was thinking, should I just gain first, or should I do this? And what I did, not because I wanted to, because I knew it was the best thing, I just sucked it up, did the diet. I got really, really lean, even though I was still pretty skinny and still pretty like slim. Although it wasn't where I wanted to be, I knew it was going to set me up for long term. So this is why we do this with clients, right? So just explain, it's our 4-phase system. So I'm going to skip the first one because it won't apply to this video, but we could just say 1, except phase 2, doesn't really matter, is lose body fat. So what I did, and what I recommend you do too, is lose body fat. Get really, really lean. And when I say really lean, I don't mean you have to have veins popping out your abs. That's not what I did, but I got pretty shredded, got pretty lean. Basically, your abs want to be on show. You want to be 15 or sub 15% body fat. And there's a few reasons for this. One, when you're that low in body fat, you will naturally build muscle a lot quicker. So that's the first thing, which is obviously what is important to get you away from being skinny fat. Number two, you're just going to feel better. You're going to feel better because you've lost the belly. You're going to feel a lot more confident, and you're going to get there quicker than if you're going to gain the muscle anyway, because the gaining muscle takes a long time. So you're naturally going to get yourself in a position where you're just feeling a bit more confident. You're confident to get your top off again on the beach, or just confident in t-shirts again. That is something that can happen quite quickly. Your energy level is going to be high. Your health's really good. So overall, you're just going to be feeling fucking great. So that's what I really recommend. Another reason why to do that. And the third reason is really, really simple. Because you're lean, like for me, for example, I got really lean, which meant I've spent the last year and a half gaining 15 kilos. I think I had to diet once for 6 weeks in between, because I just got a little bit mentally fatigued of eating a lot of food. So I just cut back a little bit, lost 4 or 5 kilos quickly, and then went back up again. But for the most part, I've pretty much spent definitely over a year not having to diet, not having to worry about losing body fat. I've just been focusing on building muscle. The second part to that as well is because I've been doing that at a very slow and consistent, not slow, but like slowly manageable, consistent pace, like going up that way instead of going straight up and gaining loads of body fat, is I've maintained a level of leanness. I'm not as lean as I was before, but I'm still lean. I can still get my top off here in Spain now in Ibiza, feel confident around the pool. Even though I'm not shredded, I've still got my abs there. I've done this properly. I haven't done this by just piling on loads of body fat. And yes, this hasn't taken me 5, 6 months. It's taken me, like, for the best part, a year and a half to get back to this position. And then obviously want to go beyond that now. But it does take time, and anyone who tells you otherwise is completely wrong. That's why clients stay with us a long time, because it's a long process to get them in the best shape possible. So that's why you want to start with losing the body fat first. Don't gain body fat, lose body fat first, prime the body is what we call it. Once you've done that, phase 2 is a reverse diet. So you've been dieting, your calories are a bit lower, probably doing quite a bit of cardio potentially. You then what we do is we bring our clients out of the diet. We get their food up quite nicely within the space of 4 to 6 weeks. And we figure out, right, how many calories they now need to maintain their new normal. Their new normal being the new body fat level they're at, which is probably quite a low one. Once we've got them there, that's where we focus on what I've just been doing. We focus on building muscle at a nice, consistent rate, gaining half a kilo to maybe 1.5 kilos a month. Anywhere within that range is quite nice for most people. And we spend 6 to 12 months building muscle and adding size to their body whilst keeping them lean. It's their next level. I always say it's the transformation after the transformation. That is the best way you want to do it. If you go and just gain body fat first, you'll gain loads of body fat, you won't gain loads of muscle, you won't feel good in yourself, you've got to lose even more body fat, and you probably will just be completely demotivated and unexcited about the process that you won't take the action. Do exactly what I just said I would do if I were you. It's what I do, it's what I do with every single client. It's why we've got such great results. It's the system we've created based off of coaching over 300 people now and my own transformation as well. So it works for a reason. And that's our limitless body formula essentially. So if you are someone who is in the same position, you're stuck like I was, you're putting in the work, you're kind of like, some weeks you're thinking like, should I gain body fat, should I lose body fat? You're kind of in the middle stage, or in the messy middle where you're not really getting anywhere, but you are still working hard in the gym and showing up and eating healthy, but again, your body isn't changing, you're frustrated with that. Like, generally this could be a great program for you, because that's exactly the type of guys that we help, right? Guys in their 30s who are time restricted, who want to take control of their health and fitness, want to get back in the best shape possible, and beyond that, this program is specifically for you. So if you need help with that, I've got 3 spaces, so 3 spaces total for the remainder of July. I'm capping it at that just because of the numbers that we've got. We've got a photo shoot, a lot of things going on this month, so I literally don't have time to take on a lot of people. If you're interested to know how it works, the ins and outs of it, just drop me a message on Instagram. Go to my description in the bio here, click my Instagram, message me the word lean. I'll get back to you as soon as possible with the details, a document that covers everything. And even if that's not the case and you've got any other questions, you just want to ask me a simple question, that's absolutely fine. Just ask for some advice on Instagram and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.